Friday, last day of the month, February 28th, 2020. I am done for the day. I wanted to be done really quick because I wanted to end this month on a good note. I'm very excited about next month as I take these strategies I've been using and put them into play with some bigger positions and sticking to my rules, which is key. I haven't been doing that much, but now that I have 3 months under my belt of success, and I'm just very excited for next month. Anyway, AMD was busting up at the open. You can see here the 1 minute candles. I did not take that. I wanted to, but it was moving. It's been moving a lot quicker for me than I'm used to. So you can see it held VWAP here. I think right here is probably where I wanted to get in when it broke the whole number and held it 42.08. I think I put an order in and I didn't execute, but it would have come all the way back down to 41.89, breaking through 42. So it would have made me a little nervous. I guess the possible re-entry here is when it came all the way down to VWAP, held it, and then came back up again at 42.23, right at this 200 moving average on the 1 minute chart. That would have been probably a good entry, but you would have had to set your stop. I probably would have set it probably down around 42, so it would have been a 20-cent stop, 25-cent stop, but it did go all the way up to 43.20 something. So that was, if you got that, that was nice. I know the people at Bear Bull Traders, I was watching Andrew, he played this one perfectly. I didn't get this. I actually played MU, which was moving similarly, kind of like AMD. So I got in. You can see here what I liked about it is the first minute, big green bar busting through VWAP, but then I had this indecision doji that touched VWAP again. I always like when you see that either at the start, the first candle, or the second candle, and then it breaks above it, because that tells me buyers and sellers were fighting each other. The shorts and the longs were fighting each other, and buyers won out. Once it started moving up off of VWAP, I said, I'm just going to get in because there was a whole number here. I got in at 49.07. And I set my stop right here at 48.95. I said if it comes back down to 48.95, I'll probably get out. Now that's kind of tight. Probably not the best idea because VWAP was down here. It could have whipped down again. But I just saw so much buying power as it started moving up kind of quick. And I said, you know what? I think it's going to hold 49. So I did. It did hold it. And I took 49.07. And then as soon as it got up to my target, 49.31, I got out. I just wanted to be in and out. This market with the coronavirus and all the news has been way too crazy. It's hard to judge the moves based on normal patterns because everything's with the market. Everything's been affected by the news. The market's been so down, so it's kind of a tough atmosphere to trade in. If you're looking to trade your traditional trading strategies. So it just kind of throws a monkey wrench in there. So for me, scalping is the way to go, especially here at the open where you can get in and out. I was in and out in less than a minute. I got in at 9:32 and 30 seconds. I got out at 9:32 and 56 seconds. Literally 26 seconds to make a nice 24 cent gain. So now this would be my 2R. This is my 2R. And in the future, what I'm planning to do now going forward, as I take these strategies to the next level next month, is to just partial out at my first, move my stop to my break even as soon as I hit my 2R, and then hold on to some shares because this stock went all the way up to I think it went up to about my 10R. I'll calculate it later, but look, it just went way past there. It regressed back to VWAP, but then it went back up again. You could have played this a bunch of times. You could have played it here as it kind of tipped to VWAP and held it. You could have gotten in again at 49.50. And ridden it up to about 50, 30 something, or at least just a 50, get another 50-cent gain out of it. I'll probably start doing that a little bit more. That won't be next month where I'm like hopping in and out of the trade. I just want to stick to the strategies I have and not break my rules. And my rules essentially are, if I get into a trade, I do not get out unless it hits my target, and then I take some out. I can partial out or take all out, or if it hits my stop. That's for 30 minutes. If I'm in a trade and 30 minutes has gone by and it's kind of just meandering about, it hasn't hit my target and my first target, and it hasn't hit my stop, I'm free to get out at that point because there's no sure. I can basically say I've been in it long enough to be able to see a pattern and see this isn't going to make the move, or it is, or whatever. I can get out. I can move my stop up, and I won't technically mark that as a broken rule. when I catalog all my trades at the end of the day. So this was not a broken rule. I got in and out at my target. But going forward, I'm going to try and take just a few partial shares out and then hold on to some. Because I've missed out on some really big moves over the past 3 months, because I've been scratching and clawing for profits for years, basically, on moves, and I'm just now getting into trading the first 30 minutes and refining the stocks that I actually look at throughout the day. So this was a great indication of, hopefully, I think this is a great indication of what's going to happen going forward. So I'm just really excited about next month, now that I have 3 months of success under my belt. So that was it. MU was my trade. Didn't get AMD. The market's still kind of crazy. The SPY was regaining a little bit of, it was bouncing a little bit. It gapped down again to start, but now it looks like it's not doing so hot. So I just want this to be over so that the market can kind of settle. Because this is, see, now it's moving back down again. It's a tough thing to trade. If this continues, I probably will still keep the same strategy of not trading anything other than the first 30 minutes. Just so ironic, since that was my old trading plan. Basically, was wait 30 minutes and then get in. And now I'm doing the exact opposite. But yeah, basically, you see this huge drop is just so tough. I just want this to bounce, start moving up normally, at least some sort of consistency, because this is just so hard to trade in this atmosphere. It's just hard to trade in when you're looking for normal strategies, because it's this big of a drop really affects everything. So hope everybody had a really good week. If you haven't traded anything yet, don't push it. And hopefully, if you've traded anything, I would love to see it. Leave a comment. Tell me what you traded. If you got a screen cap of it, I'd love to see it. I love learning new strategies. So feel free to let me know. I love bouncing ideas off of other traders. So good luck. Don't push anything. Go into the weekend knowing that you obeyed your rules. And hopefully next week I will stick to my rules. I have to. That's my plan. Good luck, and see you next week.